Why do you think people are attracted to unmarried and uncommitted relationship men and women on
Yeah.
YouTube for relationship advice? And you know what? I'll name
Yeah.
them. I'm talking about, for example, the majority of people who are on tonight's conversation, Dr. Bryant's, or what's the guy with the dreads? I forgot his name.
Stephen Speaks. I
Yeah,
don't know his real
Stephen's-
name, but I
yeah,
his
Stephen
name.
Speaks. And honestly, even Derek Jackson was married. And then after all that, I think his subscriber count went even higher.
Yeah, that's why I was saying this is tied into what I was saying about the predatory men, right? And me annoying you and saying, if you want me to blame women for something, this is something that I do blame women for. And what that is that platforming these men is what I blame women for. This is 100% what I blame women for. Because what happens is, again, like I said, predatory men, not just men, but people in general, because they're predatory women too. So I don't want to make it sound like it's only men that do it, but because we're talking about men versus women, that's the only reason I'm saying it that way. But predatory men are very good, again, at telling you what you want to hear. They know exactly what to say to get you to do what they want you to do. And in this case, when we're talking about these people with platforms, these men know what to say to get women all mushy and stuff like that. They know what to say. And what happens is the human brain hates being wrong. So when you say something like, why does Derek Jackson still have followers? The human brain hates being wrong.
Yeah.
So what happens is sometimes, no matter how much evidence is in our face that we were wrong, we'll dig it even deeper, unfortunately. And it sounds really bad, but it's true. Just because we don't like how it feels to be wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that platforming men that women should not be platforming is what I will blame women for. Because it can be very frustrating for me, because we do tend to fall for it over and over. And it can be extremely frustrating. And I think that comes from women not demanding that the men that they follow live what they are teaching. Right. If you are teaching something, you should be living it. And if you're not living it, why would I even listen to you? Right. And it's frustrating.
Back in the 1950s, a psychologist named Leon Festinger and his team infiltrated a doomsday cult led by a woman named Dorothy Martin. She told her followers that aliens were coming to rescue them before a massive flood wiped out the earth on December 21st, 1954. Believers quit their jobs, gave away their possessions, and waited, but shockingly, no spaceship showed up. Instead of admitting they were wrong, most of them doubled down and convinced themselves that their faith had actually saved the world. Festinger used this to develop cognitive dissonance theory, which explains why people cling to beliefs even when faced with undeniable proof they're wrong. Basically, when reality smacks them in the face, they'd rather rewrite the story than admit they wasted their time. If you really want to heal and grow, you must pay attention to how cognitive dissonance and the primacy effect shape your beliefs. Cognitive dissonance makes you cling to outdated ideas to avoid feeling wrong, while the primacy effect, our tendency to put more weight on whatever we believe first, can make it hard to see things as they really are.